Hi, good day everyone. I'm Kit Starley Jacob Too Big, and I am going to report. This is my output about. I'm going to report about the dermatology, the skin, bacterial dermatosis, fungal and parasitic conditions of animals. These are the objectives of my presentation. To determine the different diseases of skin, bacterial dermatosis, fungal and parasites. To be able to understand the different conditions, to differentiate the conditions, understand their patterns. Introduction. The skin is the largest organ of the body with many different functions, such as thermoregulation, immune protection, sensory perception, vitamin D production, and it acts as barrier between the animal and environment. Dermatology is the branch of medicine dealing with the skin. It is specialty with both medical and surgical aspect. A dermatologist is a specialist medical doctor who manages disease related to skin, hair, nails, and some cosmetic problems. The skin. The skin is divided into three layers: epidermis, dermis, and hypodermis. Epidermis, the outmost layer of the skin. It is composed by keratini- keratinocytes, melanocytes, and Langerhans cells. What is bacterial skin infection? Pyoderma can occur on the surface of the skin, within the skin, or under the skin of your cat. It can affect any cat despite their age of gender, and it can be found on any part of their body. These are the symptoms of skin diseases: rashes and redness, crusting and scaling, draining sores, pustules, itching, hair loss, or also known as pyoderma, foul odor, painful skin lesions. Diagnosis of bacterial skin infection. You can expect the veterinarian to perform a physical exam and ask questions about the lesions of your cat. Your veterinarian will use the symptoms, physical exam, and a series of tests to make a diagnosis. Treatment of bacterial skin infection. It Special diet. It can help the prevention of bacterial infection by controlling the diet, the flea control, prescription medication, treating acne, treatment of pyoderma. Your veterinarian will prescribe oral antibiotics to treat the skin infection. The oral antibiotics are usually prescribed for 3 to 4 weeks. What are skin fungal infections? This type of skin infection is caused by fungi, which are parasitic, spore-producing organisms that are widespread in the environment. Fungal spores are very hardy and can remain in the environment for years. Type of skin fungal infections: Cryptococcosis, coccidioidomycosis, blastomycosis, candidiasis, Malassezia yeast, continuous sporotrichosis. Symptoms of skin fungal infection: a fever, lethargy, breathing difficulty, coughing, weight loss, blindness, and seizures. Excuse me. The parasitic. A high percentage of skin diseases in cat have primary ectoparasite, external parasites, such as Cynocephalis felis, Cynocephalis canis, and Rhinocephalus. In most countries, vets will always look for evidence of parasite, especially flea, whenever presented with a pyretic, itchy. The flea infestation is the most common of all. Flea allergy dermatitis. The flea saliva will produce some foreign bodies which can trigger the production of histamine which causes itching. Therefore, it can cause flea allergy dermatitis. Tick infestation, especially Rhipicephalus, which also carrier of internal parasites such as tapeworm. These are the symptoms. Lethargy, which means luya, joint pain. It can cause arthritis, heart condition after long periods without treatment. For example, mosquito. Mosquito bite can cause heartworm, or also or mosquito is a carrier or intermediate host of worm, also known as heartworm, scientifically known as Drofilaria emetis. Anemia, it can cause paleness, paleness in your animal. Fever, fever it can cause pyrexia, the animals. Mange is also common in some animals, small animals. Mange is a skin problem that affects many animals, including cats, but it is also an illness. Mange is caused by tiny parasitic called mites that bite your pet's skin and cause itching, flakes, hair loss, and inflammation. Because their saliva can induce or uh, can produce some foreign bodies which can trigger the production of histamine. And you know histamine is the responsible of allergic reaction. Chiliotiosis is a skin disease that is caused by mites called Chiliotiola species, sometimes called as working dandruff. This mites is contracted from dogs, cats, rabbits, or other animals that are infested with the mite. The mite lives in the superficial layer of the skin and on the surface of the skin. Next is the references. These are the references where I get my report. Thank you.